Hey everyone, welcome back to the Thundertron podcast. So today I'm going to give you my thoughts and theories on the upcoming Walmart CollectorCon happening October 13th. There also will be a sneak peek on October 5th. Now I actually don't know officially when both these things will happen or start, but I do have a few guesses and theories because I think this is like maybe the 5th year or even more that they've done it. So we kind of have a guess on the pattern that Walmart has where it sort of does these things now. So last year and this year, because we've actually had previous Walmart CollectorCons already happen this year. They usually do about 2 or 3 Walmart Collector Cons per year. We've actually already had 2. They typically do one at the beginning of the year, one towards the middle like summertime, and one at the end in the fall, which is this one. And I think about every single time, usually even for the sneak peek, they usually start around 8 a.m. Central Time or 9 a.m. Eastern Time. It's kind of varies. Sometimes it's been about 10, but usually it's very early in the morning. I do think we'll probably have a bit more of a solid of an answer for that question of when these will start, but I can say whatever time the sneak peek starts will be the exact same time it starts for the actual event on a different day. So whatever time it starts on October 5th, let's just say it's 9 a.m., it's going to also be 9 a.m. on the actual event on the 13th as well, because that's how they did that with the Summer Collector Con. They started the exact same time, just on different days. But that's really the only solid information we have right now. If you do go to Walmart's website, of course, there's a whole post or sort of website up for it. There is no countdown, but they actually did sort of update or kind of add a countdown a little bit closer to the sneak peek. And then after the sneak peek, they also did a countdown for the actual day. So maybe once it's like October 1st or 2nd, they'll probably do like a countdown for the sneak peek. And after then, maybe once it's like, I don't know, October 9th or something, they'll do a countdown for the actual thing. And that's really all we have, like, solid information-wise, but now this is sort of the kind of theories video. This is sort of kind of the speculation video, and I just want to make sure that's clear, because I don't want to get anyone's hopes up if my theories and thoughts are completely wrong, or they could be completely correct. I don't know. But please leave all your thoughts on this event in the comment section down below. What do you hope to be revealed at this event? Please do let me know. So, now getting into my thoughts and theories, actually quite a while ago, I'm pretty sure it was during the Thundertron collection, when that was still going on, and most of us still didn't even have all the figures. It was before most of them were readily available and released by Hasbro and Walmart. We had quite a few listings and leaks from Walmart's website and other websites just kind of floating around from several leakers, I'm pretty sure, who maybe even work for Hasbro, just people all over, sources all over. We had quite a few listings about an upcoming Walmart exclusive capsule. If you're wondering what I mean by capsule, pretty much subline. There's been quite a few sublines over the years for Transformers, like, I guess you probably could call Gamer Edition, that's sort of a subline or almost a capsule. It's sort of a line within a line. The Thundertron collection, that is a subline or sort of a capsule. The Wreck and Rule pack, that was an Amazon exclusive one, that was sort of a capsule or subline. So I think you know what I mean. But we actually have a whole list of listings and leaks of items that could be the Walmart exclusive figures for 2024. We have no idea if we will actually be getting any Transformers or what Transformers we'll be getting at this Walmart CollectorCon, but I do have one thing that is actually really giving me hope for some Transformers of some sort, because if you do look at the Walmart CollectorCon website on Walmart, there's a whole post or kind of banner, and Transformers, they do actually have the Transformers sort of logo or word written there. They also do have, I'm pretty sure, have Star Wars and Marvel, so there's like 3 big brand names right next to Walmart CollectorCon, their little kind of logo or banner. So that is a pretty good sign. We probably will be getting Transformers, but I do have to say, what Transformers we'll be getting is completely up in the air. We could be getting something completely different. Like, we might be getting Transformers like the red figures, the non-transforming ones. We could be getting those retro ones, and we might not get any of these. I really don't know. But also, I do have to say, if we do get the pre-orders for these figures, they probably won't come out until March or February, because most of these figures are intended for 2024, so it might be a while before we actually get these in hand. But the list is actually going to be of Starseers, which, if you don't know, is pretty much like the group or the organization led by Thundertron. It's sort of like a pirate team or a pirate crew, which, as you probably know, I'm very excited for. But starting off, one we actually do not know the name of, it's the Transformers Generations Legacy Starseeker Deluxe. It's just DLX, so we do not have a name or anything. Since it's a deluxe, we can assume it will be $25 around there. And we have yet to find a name since. The next one is also another one that we don't have the name of. It's the Transformers Starseekers Capsule Deluxe 1. No name. I will probably have this list up on your screen, or, maybe I'll put the link to that source of where I found it in the description. You will be able to find it somehow. The next one is the Transformers Legacy Starseekers Deluxe Ropig, which I'm not super familiar with the character or the appearance, but from what I've heard, it's apparently supposed to be a retool repaint of Crash Bar, so this will probably be how we get our other Junkion or figure to actually make Junkosaurus, because if you don't know, there is a Junkosaurus Commander that's made up of or comprised of all of the Junkions, Trashmaster, Axe to Grease, Scrap Hook, and so on, Crash Bar. And we have pretty much every member, but right now, to make Junkosaurus, you do have to get pretty much a second Crash Bar to make it. So this might be that filling figure to, make people not have to get two of one figure. You can just get this one, and you can actually finally complete Junkosaurus. The next one is the Transformers Legacy Starseekers Deluxe Class Lockdown. I don't think this is the Lockdown that probably people are thinking of, not like Age of Extinction Lockdown. I think a lot of people are thinking this might be kind of like sort of an animated Lockdown. Actually, when they first revealed, speaking of Junkions, when they first revealed Axe to Grease, one of the Junkions from, I'm pretty sure it was Wave 3 or 2 of Transformers Legacy Evolution, a lot of people, myself included, were like, okay, this is going to be an animated Lockdown or just a Lockdown figure of any, continuity, and it looks like we are going to get one. Whether this is actually the Axe to Grease or sort of the Scrap Hook molds, we don't know. It could be a brand new mold, a brand new figure, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be using that Scrap Hook or Axe to Grease mold most likely, which I do quite like. I think it's a very good mold, and I'm very interested to see how much new tooling they add to this figure. And the next one is the Transformers Legacy Starseekers Deluxe Class Filch, which is, I'm pretty sure this is a character from the Robots in the Sky series, not the, original one. This is the 2015 one, so it was like a bird, kind of bat-like creature or animal, and we barely ever saw the remotes, so Hasbro actually does have quite a bit of creative freedom to design and do pretty much whatever they want for that remote mode. I think we do see a small glimpse of it, but it was very, very quick. It was kind of like a shadow, not even an actual look at it, so they actually have quite a bit to do with it. What mold they're going to use, they could maybe use the Kingdom Deluxe Class Air Razor, possibly. Maybe some other bird one, I really don't know, but I'm looking forward to it because we only have one Robots in Disguise figure so far, and that one's just a repaint retool, and this one probably will be a repaint retool, so I do hope maybe in Transformers Legacy United we can actually get a Robots in Disguise figure that's a brand new mold. And the next one is the Transformers Legacy Starseekers Voyager Class Ferrac, which I'm actually not too familiar with, so I do apologize about that. But we also do have a leader, which I'm pretty excited for. We also do have the Transformers Legacy Starseekers Leader Class Thundertron, so we will be getting not one, but two Thundertron figures for this 2024 Transformers Legacy United Wave, which I'm pretty excited for. If you don't know, we do have a Thundertron figure coming out in the main line of Wave 1, and apparently we're gonna be getting one in this Starseekers capsule, which makes the most sense. I mean, you can kind of guess, because he is the leader of the Starseekers, he's pretty much the captain, so it's kind of a given. This one will most likely be a repaint retool. Some people have thought they're going to be getting the Tiger Hawk mold, the leader class from Wave 1, which I would be fine with because I don't have that figure just yet. I did order it, and it seems to be a very promising, good figure. They'll probably have to do quite a bit of new tooling. I'm not sure if they're just going to like up and remove the wings, because Thundertron never really had wings. He could never fly, so they might just like up and remove the entire wings, change the head sculpt, change a lot of it, but I think that's some pretty good potential. They could maybe use, this could be quite crazy, but maybe they could actually take the Transformers Kingdom Voyager class Tigertron, because they both do turn into a tiger. I wouldn't put it past them. I think that might work. I do know that's a Voyager, so they might have to sort of upscale it or upsize it to make it that leader class price point, but either way they go, I'll be happy. And the reason why I'm saying that is, again, as I said before, we do have a mainline version, a brand new mold, so if they're going to do a repaint retool as well, that's perfectly fine by me. I would be disappointed if we only got one Thundertron figure and it wasn't a brand new mold, but we have two, so I'm perfectly satisfied with that. And I will have to do a bit of research. I know I did do a video on this list quite a while ago, but that was before we even had this Walmart CollectorCon announced, so that's kind of why I'm going through this list again, just to give you sort of my updated thoughts. But so far, it looks pretty promising. I do think we'll probably have more figures than this. This is quite a few. I think it's like 6 or 7 or something like that, but I think we probably will have more, because I'm pretty sure like Toxitron, I think that was over 10 figures, I'm pretty sure. So what they might do, this is just my guess, because this is what they did with the Toxitron collection, is they might only reveal or show off like a few of these figures. They might not do all, because with the Toxitron collection at the beginning of the year, the first Walmart CollectorCon, they only showed off, I think it was 3. They showed off Toxitron, they showed off Cloud Cover, and they showed off, I'm pretty sure it was Jazz, the G2 Universe Jazz. And those were available for pre-order. And, you know, they didn't show off Grimlock or Laser Cycle or Dead Ends, you know, none of those. And, you know, until recently, when they did Santa Comic-Con just a few days after Santa Comic-Con, they put the rest of those up for pre-order. So that might be what they do. They might just post, they might post like Thundertron, because he's the leader, you know, and then they could do the one Voyager, and then just pick one deluxe like Lockdown, and then the remaining ones they'll do later in 2024. I do think we'll probably have, hopefully, 2 leaders, because we did have 2 leaders for Toxitron. We had Grimlock and Toxitron himself, so Thundertron might be the first one, and then maybe we'll learn of the second a little bit later on, because this is pretty early. Do keep in mind, these figures are not going to be coming out this year. Highly doubt it. They will be available for pre-order probably, just not actually getting them in hand until 2024, but that is pretty much it. It looks pretty promising. I'm really looking forward to that Thundertron. I'm pretty interested to see what mold they use and how much they change of it. And yeah, I definitely will, if I can, try and get these figures, but let me think of all these figures in the comment section down below. And whenever they do a sneak peek, whenever they do that sneak peek on the 5th of October, I will, you know, cover it. If there is some news, I do have to say I don't want to get anyone's hopes up or pop anyone's bubble, but the last time they did a sneak peek for Walmart CollectorCon, it really wasn't much. I think they just posted like a few Star Wars figures and like maybe one Transformers retro figure, but they weren't even available for pre-order. They just posted them on Walmart's website. Like, you couldn't buy them, but you could see them. It was kind of just sort of a heads up, like, hey, by the way, this is coming soon. It is good to know, you know, if there's actually news, but last time there really wasn't much to discuss, so I never did a video on the sneak peek. I just didn't cover it. So if there isn't any, and you're wondering, oh, why aren't you doing a video? It's because there's no news. But if there is some, there will be a video on it. But yeah, so I will cover that if there is news, and I will cover the actual Walmart CollectorCon event. Hopefully there is actually some pre-orders. You know, you do have to keep in mind this could be, you know, not what we expect. I do hope we maybe get like 2 or 3 of these figures of some sort. Maybe even one, just one would be nice, but we'll just have to wait and see. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.